Hello everyone and welcome back to That Paradox Gaming. So I've been playing a bit of Total War Warhammer. Now I'm new to the Total War franchise, so I'm by no means an expert at this game yet, but I've sunk about maybe 20 hours or so into it and I'm having a lot of fun. So I thought what I'd do is share a battle that I've just had. It's an interesting one and yeah, so let's get into it. So basically what I've got here is I've been playing some battles against the AI and I've been playing as Chaos versus Dwarves and I just keep getting my ass handed to me. So I've tried a interesting unit composition here, and this is a replay of a battle that I've already played. And yeah, it's actually all just Dragon Ogres. It's an army entirely of these Dragon Ogres. Now, these are a great unit. They're a beast unit. They act pretty much like cavalry. They charge in. They don't go quite as fast as cavalry. But yeah, a great thing about them is they have a lot of anti-armor damage. So they get a good bonus versus armor. And we're playing against dwarves. And if we come over to the dwarf army over here, as you can see, these guys are heavily armored. Look at all that armor that they've got on. Maybe not those guys so much. These are slayers. So let's just take a quick look at the unit composition here. My team, obviously, all Dragon Ogres. I've also got, sorry I didn't show before, Dragon Ogre Shigoth over here as our commander. And that's Suneater, what's his name? Kholek Suneater. What a boss. This guy is massive. Look at the size of that hammer. So let's just run back quickly over to the Dwarven army. As you can see here, they've got a gyro bomber. So this is an air unit. I've got to watch out for this because I do not have any ranged units, which means while it's in the air, I can't hit it. But it will probably come down and try and melee me once it runs out of ammunition. So we've got miners here, pretty standard dwarf infantry unit. We've also got the miners with blasting charges. Now these guys act as a ranged unit that can throw blasting charges, basically grenades. We've got some other ranged units here, the Thunderers. These guys carry like muskets. As you get in close, you can see them running with those. So again though, these are kind of armor piercing, I think more armor piercing, and not really an armored unit. I mean, they do have some armor, my Dragon Ogres, but not so much. Again, piercing weapon here. Actually, maybe the Thunderers aren't. Maybe it's these guys which are more armor piercing. Anyway, look, neither of which are too much of a threat if I can close in on them quickly and wipe them out. We've also got here some iron breakers with the Trollhammer torpedo. I do believe those are good versus large, so I'm going to have to watch out for them. Again, yep, then we've got these iron drakes with flamethrowers. You'll see them soon. They do quite a bit of damage. More miners, some long beards with great weapons. Probably got to watch out for the great weapons a bit. Also, more iron breakers here, just standard axe infantry, and hammerers. These guys are a strong unit, capable of putting out quite a lot of damage and taking quite a lot of damage. Now, this is what I've really got to watch out for, though. While probably the least intimidating looking unit, these are slayers, and they have a great bonus versus large units, which all of my units are. So these guys, they're just fucking crazy, these guys. Look at them running into battle with wearing nothing but, you know, a pair of shorts and their beard for protection. Lunatics. So really got to watch out for them, and they've got 2 units of those. At their rear, they've got their artillery, which is the organ gun, which I think I probably have to watch out for a bit, and the cannon as well. Again, I'm still not certain of every unit's stats and what it is good versus what. But yeah, let's get into this. So let's start up this battle, get it going at full speed. Cool, so as you can see, I've kind of broken up my army into 3 units. These guys are going to try and flank the rear. These guys will go in at the front, and these guys are going to go in on their left flank. So positioning these guys right around the back, see if we can catch them off guard. Now, if I just threw all these units in there, I don't know how they'd do. They might win, but it would be a hell of a fight. It would be a hell of a fight. What I'm more going to do is try and get some hit and run tactics in. I don't really have to worry about their ranged attacks too much. Any prolonged attack from their ranged units would be a problem. But if I can get in range, do some damage, get back out, I think it should be okay. So I think we're coming into charge here. So what I'm going to do is we're just going to follow the Suneater here as he comes in. And look at this guy. What a monster. And we've got that, oh, the gyro bomber landing a hit, but boom, and straight into those Thunderers. They did not get the rest of their melee forces up in time, so we managed to crash straight into their ranged units. And that's going to be doing quite a bit of damage. Let's get off this. Here we go. And we can see here, took a good chunk of damage, those Thunderers. Now at the front, we're also coming in with this squad. As you can see here, we've got those Trollhammer torpedoes, dealt some good damage there. And, oh, they've come into melee with their Iron Drakes, the flamethrower unit, which was a terrible mistake. They've gotten absolutely massacred. So already some good damage on this first assault. At the rear, you can see I'm still getting these guys in positions. I think we felt like we've done enough damage here at the front. We're going to back up, get out of their range. So we're coming in with those Iron Drakes. Oh no, something's coming in with some blasting charges. So get out of those. Don't want to sit there taking that kind of damage. So pulling everyone out. But as we can see, look, already did some good damage here. We've got this unit at the back, which is the handgunners. Sorry, not handgunners, Thunderers. Took a lot of damage. So did their Quarrelers and their Iron Drakes with the flamethrowers. So already some great damage dealt with only a little bit of damage taken myself. Still in a very good position. So we're going to form back up. We're going to come in, see if we can catch them out of position. Those Quarrelers and are going to start firing. Also their Thunderers, sorry, again, get up in position. They're probably going to get a few shots off, but again, the infantry, the melee infantry does not get in range in time. And we can see here, we're crashing in over here. There are gyrocopters coming in for melee. Probably not the best choice. Over here, though, we do have to watch out because we've got that unit of Slayers have come in, and they are great versus large. So they're going to get some good damage on my guys the longer I leave them there to fight. And, oh, we got lots of blasting charges coming in on my army, dealing some damage. But over here, look at this. These Longbeards with great weapons, done. Those Hammerers, done. They are routing. These miners, routing. We're getting in on their artillery as well, getting some good damage in here. And we're coming in now, finally, in the rear. So going up against, we've got one unit here, just versus their commander and some miners. That's going to be a tough slog for them. These guys are going to come in here, try and help this other unit finish off these Quarrelers. We've got them pinned in from all sides. They are getting absolutely massacred. Oh, but yeah, these guys, again, not in a great position. And we can see here they've finally moved up their Slayers. We're going to back off because we really don't want a piece of them. As we can see, we took a fair bit of damage in that latest exchange. Those Slayers, oh, and these guys are going to continue to fight the Slayers, which is not what we want. Our commander has taken a good chunk of damage from those Slayers that he was fighting earlier, but we managed to really destroy those Thunderers. The Gyrocopter's not looking great. These guys over here, though, oh, Slayers coming in on them as well. They are getting absolutely surrounded, but they've distracted a lot of their forces to allow us to kind of try and make some gains, get these guys out of trouble. But they're broken, their morale is gone, and they are going to run away, which is probably the smart choice. Going to form up the rest of our units, see if we can come in for another devastating charge. These Slayers over here are absolutely massacring this Dragon Ogre unit. So, as you can see, these Slayers were absolutely something, a big concern. But what I'm going to do is pull in the rest of my forces, see if we can finish them off, because they're on pretty low health. And we've got the Suneater here, and yeah, it's going to take a while to clean those guys up. They're a tough unit, but yeah. As predicted, these guys broke. They're running away. But we're reforming up over here with the rest of the other two units from the squad at basically full health. They're sending in some Longbeards and some miners. They're not going to be able to do much against those, so we should have that unit actually pretty out of position on their own. No one to back them up. We should be able to pretty much wipe them out. Oh, we can see some flames coming in, though. And oh, that Slayer absolutely thrown. Gyrocopter's going to come in for some melee action. But we're going to kind of pull out. As you can see, our units here, not looking great. So, yeah, the forward front, not looking fantastic. But here, we're going to clean up at the rear. These guys are ready to come back into the fight whenever I actually remember to grab them. So hopefully they won't stay there too long. We're starting to take some fire, though, from from the Thunderers. But look, this unit is now, the Dragon Ogres, going to come in against these ranged units, and they're going to have absolutely no defense. We've pretty much finished up that Slayer unit, which has dealt us so much damage. They've been hell, just horrible to deal with. But that will happen. It's kind of unavoidable. Oh, and the Dragon Ogre just coming in, doing some damage. Going by himself, just walking through these units. No fucks given as, oh, the grenades come in. That would have burnt his bum a bit. These guys pulling back, trying to consolidate our force because really we've taken quite a bit of damage here. And they still have some units at full strength and full health, so go watch out for that. Well, these guys came in and absolutely devastated those Thunderers. So that's good. Let's see if we can get watch another charge come in. So we've got these guys coming in to finish up the rest of these Thunderers, and they're just not going to stand a chance. Oh, plowed. Oh, absolutely wrecked. More like a game of rugby. Oh, but the blasting charges from these miners come in, do a bit of damage. Okay, so we've consolidated our other two forces pretty much into one fighting force. As you can see, though, they've taken quite a bit of damage, and by no means at full strength. Gonna see if we can lead away some of these guys. Really would love to, at this point, finish off these Slayers. So if we can get all our units to converge on those Slayers, which are a bit out of position, without having to engage the rest of their army, that would really help us. So we've got, here we go, 3 squads coming in here. And as you can see, just thrown across the field. Not all of them getting back up either. So these guys are going to hurt, but these 2 Dragon Ogre units are in good health. And these Hammers not going to be able to do a lot. They're not very strong. We get the rest of their armies over here so we can get a charge in on their rear, which is going to do some good damage. And here we go. Boom. Big hit. We've got these 2 units pretty much surrounded now. Should be able to finish them off or at least do a lot of damage before the rest of their army gets here. But all their other units are closing in, headed up by Thorgrim Grudgebearer. He can deal a lot of damage, so we're going to avoid him. But look at that. The Hammer is wiped out. The lone Slayer, or those, what is that, 2 or 3 of them? Oh, they were chasing, but now they've thought better of it. They're brave, but they're not that brave. So the 2 armies forming up now, and we're going to come back in. Going to see if we can finish them off. So, here we go. The organ guns right out of position there. Going to come in straight on top of them. Charging into Thorgrim with pretty much all of our Dragon Ogres. See what we can do. Try and finish off those few remaining Slayer units. No fucks given. Just trying to attack these guys. So yeah. At this point, it's, well, I think we've got this. I mean, we're dealing a lot of damage to their units. These Ironbreakers still in very good shape, though. Thorgrim had barely taken any damage at all, so he's a very powerful unit. He's their commander, but we've already gotten all these 4 units to rout. They're all running away. Though so are these guys, apparently. Which is going to leave the Suneater here by himself to fight. But he is a terrifying unit. As you can see, now those miners have all broken. They don't want a piece of it. So we're going to bring in some Dragon Ogres just to back up the Suneater here. Yeah, okay, now the miners have thought better of it, decided that they were being weaklings, and have decided to return to the fight. That Slayer unit is done. These Iron Drakes are pretty much done. Thorgrim now already down to half health from a lot of health before. We can see, though, we've still got quite a few units here to mop up with only 2 units of mine on them. But I believe at this point, I think I remembered to use magic. I haven't been using any of my Lord's abilities so far in this fight. Oh, these cannons coming in for a close range fight. Oh, and here we go. So we've got some magic coming in, and boom! Devastating lightning attack there. Yeah, so at this point, they're routing. All these forces are routing. Thorgrim's about to rout. And the day is ours. We've taken it here. They're in full retreat. Thorgrim's just going to casually stroll away. Don't mind me. He's going off to write my name in the Book of Grudges. That he's got sitting there. And he'll be back to fight us another day. But it is a win for the Dragon Ogres and the Suneater. So yeah, look at that. A really boring unit composition, but devastating against dwarves. Hit and run tactics combined with some very strong units with fantastic armor piercing abilities. Just great, just great. I think we can probably get a summary of the battles. We can see exactly who did what. Now, look at this. Just, no kills on so many of these units. Just 0, 0. It's gyro bombers, nothing. The cannon managed to take out one, which is good on them. Thorgrim was their stellar guy there doing like 9. Oh, here we go. The Slayers, of course. Look, the Slayers were always, like, as I said. Now, of course, I only fielded 73 units compared to their 854 units and still came out on top. Did not think that would happen, but there you go. As we can see here, just look devastating. Lots and lots of damage all round. Of course, Kholek just killing it. Nearly 200 kills there himself. Their units not really getting much in. The mine units with blasting charges, bit of damage, But of course, their Slayer's top performer. Was always, that was always going to be the way. Anyway, guys, look, thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. Please let me know in the comments what I did right, what I did wrong. Would you like to see me do some more of these videos? Some fun pair-ups, some bizarre pair-ups? Let me know. But please give me a feedback because I do want to get good at this game. So, Alright, guys, well, until next time, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you then. Cheers.